Last week I showed you all 15 N64 games that should be on the N64 Online. Today I'm going to show you 15 SNES games that should be on the SNES Online. Once again, no movie-based or TV show-based games will be included, so I won't be including Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Turtles in Time, or Alien 3. Anyway, let's begin. Battletoads Double Dragon. This was the very first beat-em-up I ever played. It introduced me to the beat-em-up genre. It's got the same gameplay as the original Battletoads, but it's way better. The graphics, play control, music, and characters are awesome. This is a must-play. Wanderers from Ys 3. This game really takes me back to 2007. It's an RPG platformer with good gameplay and a great challenge. I was amazed when I first started playing it. It's a must-have. Gradius 3. An awesome space shoot-'em-up with a very high challenge. If you like the original Gradius on NES, then you'll enjoy this game. Clay Fighter 2 Judgment Clay. This is one of the best fighting games on the Super Nintendo. The gameplay is good, the characters are very original, and the game's atmosphere looks and feels to me a bit like Bump in the Night, which was a stop-motion show I used to watch as a kid during the late 90s. Killer Instinct. This game is no doubt the best fighting game of all time. Everything about this game is awesome. It was a smash hit during the 90s and hails even to this day as an absolute must-play. It really takes me back. Lester the Unlikely. If you love Flashback, Out of This World, and Blackthorn, then chances are you'll enjoy this game. It's very fun and very challenging. It does have a couple of flaws, but it's still a game I recommend. Capcom's Soccer Shootout. Out of all the soccer games there are on the Super Nintendo, this is the most playable one. Each team has their own music, and the play control is great. But like any other soccer game, trying to score a point is nearly impossible because the AI is ruthless. The multiplayer mode, however, is a definite winner. Mr. Nuts. This game was originally released as a rental. It's an action platformer that's long, fun, and challenging. Zool, a platformer where you run around collecting a certain number of items just to unlock the exit and get to the next level. The play control is loose, which makes the game really challenging, but it's still a fun game. Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. One of my favorite basketball games of all time. It's the same as Tecmo NBA on NES, but with 16 bits. And the music is just as good. No 6 or 4-player mode since the game was made before any multi-pad adapters for the SNES ever existed. But it still has a 2-player mode. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, the best NBA Jam of all time. This game has more codes and unlockable players than the first game. Same gameplay, but looks and feels deeper. And just like the first game, there's a 4-player mode. NBA Live 98. Of all the NBA Live games to be including, I chose this one. It's just as good as the other ones and goes up to 5 players. Final Fantasy IV. Normally when I do videos about games, I include ones that I have physical copies of. But as of this video, I'm gonna start fudging the rules a bit. Though the title says 2, it's actually the 4th game. It's really fun and has a good atmosphere. Even the music fits the game well. It's a great RPG. Final Fantasy VI. This is one of the best RPGs of all time. It has great gameplay, great music, a great challenge, and a great atmosphere. It's a real must-have. And last but definitely not least, Super Ninja Boy. Out of all the RPGs I've ever played and loved, this one is the best of all time. The gameplay, music, play control, challenge, and atmosphere are all just pure awesome. This was one of my all-time favorites as a kid, and still stands out to this day as an all-time classic. This is a very rare game, and was made by the same company that gave us Baseball Simulator 1000. Some players may think that this game isn't all that great, but I think it's awesome. It's even 2-player simultaneous. It's definitely bigger than Little Ninja Brothers, and although the game isn't 100% perfect, it does come really close. It's also a very obscure gem, unlike such games as Earthbound, which is both very rare and popular. Well, those are the 15 SNES games that should be on the SNES Online. If there are SNES games that you think should be on the SNES Online on Switch, then please let me know in the comment section below. Till next time, everyone, keep your gloves up and protect yourselves at all times.